Oh, let's take place. Let's sit in at our bar. We got our faithful acolyte right there, getting whipped on. What is that? What's the game? Rocket League, right? He's getting upset in Rocket League, but he's all right. He's all right. The man is sweaty. The man is sweaty as hell. All right, and we are live everywhere on all platforms. Why I don't get my chat here? I want to get my chat. What's going on? No, no. Full screen? No, up. Oh, that's why. Okay, okay. There we go. Now we should see the chat. No, I don't. What the fuck? Here we go. Now we got some chatting action. All right. So today we got Andrew Syrah. So I've been on a Syrah kick. So it's gonna be a Syrah kick, my friends. And let's see if she pops the right way. Let's see if she's a popper like that. Let's see. Let's work her out. Let's work her out. You know who we didn't see on the stream for a long time? Jackie. We didn't see Jackie in a long time. Right? Oh, I like when they hard to open a little bit. They put a nice cap on it, like very thick. And the cork got a nice signature on it. Kind of like it. This is pretty cool. Let's see if she's a popper. Let's see if she is a popper. Oh, she's giving me a hard time. Very, very nicely crafted bottle. They spent some money in their bottle. Let's see if how she pops. Oh yeah, you heard that? You heard that? That's a nice. Let me see. Oh, she smells. She smells. I promise I gotta text Paul. We gotta text Paul. And we live. Let's see. The old man. Polo. All right. Andrew Syrah. Let's see what we got. We do a good pour right away. We're not posh. All right. I'm gonna put this baby right here. Here you go, bud.
Ooh, we gotta go out of that. Fuck, I knew it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, this is good.
Oh, this is good. This is very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Oh yeah, I like it. Content of alcohol is higher, 13.9. We were 12.5 last week. 13.9, we're almost 14. Makes a big difference. Oh, this glass is dirty. Got like water stains on it. Kicks ass. Andrew Syrah. So I'm a label shopper. Right, guys? I'm a label shopper. So, man, like with the light. Let me see if I. Here we go. Look, you get a better view. It's a matchbox, right? Because we're on fire. So when I saw that, I was looking for. It's from Paso Robles, California. Great wine. I was looking for a domestic Syrah, and because last week we had a great time with where was it? The Piedra Sassi. That's what we got last week. Right? Super good too. Very, very good. But this week, Andrew Syrah. Kick ass. Kick ass. Really good, huh? Really good. Level of alcohol is high. It's a little bit more extracted than what we had last week. You know, a little more chewy like that. But it's very interesting wine. I like Syrahs, right? Syrahs, we kind of switched from Pinot Noir to Syrah lately. Kind of switched from Pinot Noir to Syrah,
Yeah.
which is it's an upgrade.
MVP, baby.
Yoni man in the house. You have a movie recommendation. Go ahead, heat it up. Tell me.
Tell me what you got.
Tell me, because I'm a cinephile. I really like watching movies. So maybe if I put the bottle here, no? The bottle can kind of be in the middle if we want to see the label. So I'm gonna put it on the side. Sunset Limited. Let me look it up. Sunset Limited.
A recommendation.
Movie right here. Sunset Limited movie. The Sunset Limited with Tommy Lee Jones and Sam Jackson.
What is that about?
Through a chance encounter, two men of opposing ideologies deliberate spiritual, philosophical, and profound matters in a New York City apartment. Movie from 2011 with Sam Jackson and Tommy Lee Jones. Wow. I'm gonna check that out. Oh, it's on Prime. Oh, thank you for the recommendation, Yoni man. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm gonna watch it tonight if I'm not too drunk. How you been, buddy? How's life? How's life for you? Is it? I don't remember. I think we talked about it last time. But are you cold in the place where you at? We are very cold here in New York. We still have that snow from that snowstorm. Didn't melt. It just iced up, and the public services did a terrible job removing the snow. Terrible job, whether it's in the city or in the suburbs. Oh my God, what's bad? Oh my God. Thank God we got wine and pizza. Oh yeah, Chris got me a slice of grandma. Thank you, bro. From La Piazza in Plainview. No, I was cold. Well, lucky you. I'm going to Georgia next week. I hope I'm going to catch some good weather. It's supposed to be above 60, so we'll see. There should be snow here the day I leave. It's going to snow tomorrow night, another 1 to 3 inch. And generally, when they say that, I get 3 inch. 1 inch, they get that on the other shore. I know for people watching in the Great North, people in Canada and all that, doesn't sound crazy, 1 to 3 inch. But here, when the roads are already covered in fucking ice, and you get 3 inch on top of it, it's terrible. People don't know what to do. Which is crazy because this is kind of New York weather. They should know what to do. But yeah, it's another political discussion where is our money going? -9. Okay, well, you about the same as us. It was -11. Yeah, I live in New York. New York State, not New York City.
Fuck.
I'm in Long Island. Long Island, home of the Gatsby, the Great Gatsby, the Montauk conspiracy theory.
Amityville Horror House.
Mom is a piece of shit. I what it is, just like every mayor. He's a socialist. I'm not a big fan of socialists and communists and all that shit. I wouldn't have moved in the United States if I was seeking for communism. So Madani can go do himself. But yeah, he made a video. Oh, we're so ready, blah, blah, blah. Go in the city. Go see. Cars are still buried from that snowstorm. How long ago was it? Fucking 10 days? Chris,
What's that?
the snowstorm, when was that?
Ooh.
I don't even remember the dates, but at least 10 days, right?
Yeah.
So he made a whole speed. Oh, we're ready. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Shut up. We know people too that works in the public service in the city, and I guarantee you this is not what they say it is. But just like every time, we can talk politics all night. It's promises, 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 never happen. I feel politics is just a way for certain people to put themselves into that new aristocrat category, right? You become a politician, you're a good talker. Don't worry, you're gonna make money, you're gonna be fine, your kids are gonna be fine, they're gonna be in the best school, blah 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 blah. It's a career thing. It has nothing to do with real politics in the definition of the term. No, no, no. All those people are aristocrats. They consider themselves another class. We might as well have a king. At least if we had lords, they will tell us, I'm your lord. This is my parcel, and I'm the one that decide. I'll be a kind of honest, way more honest than, hey, I'm here for you. You know, I'm gonna defend your interest, like I'm talking about people in Congress and the Senate. I'm gonna defend your interest in front of those 400 people. No, fuck that. You don't defend nothing but your personal interest. Make money. How come those guys they enter politics with like a negative balance on their account, right? A year later, 2 years later, when they leave office now, suddenly they're worth 12 million, 37 million. Come on a on a on a on a public salary. Ocasio Cortez, she was a bartender. I don't know how much she was worth, but as a bartender, she must not have been worth that much. Look at her net worth now, a couple of millions. How you came from a bartender to be net worth a couple of million on 100 and something $1,000 salary? Yeah, American, French, all the West is the same. They told us now corruption only happens in other countries. Corruption only happen in other countries. Nah, fuck that, man. They plagued by special interest. Plagued by it. First of all, it costs too much to enter politics. So right there, you need donors. You need to sell your soul to get money. Right? Now give me a guy that is a billionaire and say, you know what? I'm gonna lose money for 4 years. I'm gonna lose money. I'm not gonna put my personal interest. Trump, whatever you can say. Come out of that, is gonna be richer. You're gonna tell me that while he's in the White House, they're not making deals in order to get the business going? That's kind of natural. That's what you would expect. They're all the same, man. It's disgusting. Those people are disgusting. But listen, I don't know if you guys are into history a little bit, but history just repeats itself. Empires fall because they have a crooked politician and a high amount of corruption. It's always the case, right? Or the greed of one person, an emperor, a dictator, call him whatever you want. But it's always the same shit. It's always the same shit. This Syrah is fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Uh, Andrew Syrah. Andrew Syrah from Paso Robles. What do I believe in? You mean spiritually? I'm a Christian. I consider myself a Christian. I feel I don't have a denomination. I was raised an atheist. I became a Christian later in life by studying a little bit of what was around the Bible and consider myself because of the way I was brought up and probably where I was brought up of Christian descent. In politics, I was raised on the left, man. I was raised by social communist parents. Right? My grandfather was a big communist guy. All my youth, up to 18-year-old, I thought the liberalism was the way to go, which I still believe. But the problem is that it's been the liberalism has been hijacked completely by that aristocracy, political aristocracy that calls themselves the left now, that are disgusting. But yeah, I'm more of a liberal person in the sense of the term. So liberal, that comes from liberty, right? It's the same root of the world. Everybody should be free to do whatever they want. And what I believe is that the government shouldn't have a say in your daily life. And they should just help you and appease you in having a better life. That's what, the only thing that the politicians should do is make sure you have a better life. But they don't. They make sure they have a better life, even if that can fuck with you. So I don't really believe. I had a phase in my life where I leaned a little bit more on the right, on the conservatism, because I believed that a strong nation, independent nation, was the way to go with a strong republic. You cannot have a strong democracy without a strong republic. The two goes on and on. So that division, republic versus Democrat, Republican versus Democrat, for me doesn't stand. If you're a good Democrat, you're a good Republican, and vice versa. If you're a good Republican, you're a good Democrat. Right? One doesn't go without the other. There shouldn't be separation of the two.
You know, me separated.
What's your take? What are you? What do you feel? Do you feel associated with some type of politics or not? I don't feel associated with them. I feel leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? As much as possible. Like I know that whatever mainstream media is telling you is a lie on every subject. I know that every major event happening in the world that people focus on is surrounded and shrouded in secrecy and lies. So I stopped believing that shit, right? And now these days, you cannot believe in anything anymore. Images and videos are trunked and AI'd. So yeah, it's hard to believe in anything. How can you say I believe in anything? Right? I feel like when you choose a camp, automatically you induce yourself to deception. I believe in side quest racing, my friend. That's what I believe. Side quest racing. Nice community of people. All right? That's all we want. Yeah. Yeah. Who's to say that they are trustworthy? You know what I mean? Not advocating for conservative policies. I feel they're all in the same bread, man. I feel in the end, like if you go to those political cocktail parties, they're all gonna be like the liberal and the conservative are gonna be there. And I wouldn't be amazed if you in a fly on the wall and you hear a conversation that say, "Okay, you guys take care of the immigration, we take care of this." You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck knows? They kind of fuck up Canada a little bit during COVID, right? The liberals, they had like those crazy policies. Then you get the conservatives that come back behind it and they fuck up everything more. And then the liberals take over and they fuck up even more. Look, we got Trump now. Everybody is talking about like the fucking ICE shit, the raids and shit. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. That you don't agree with conservatives' promises before the election. I agree with you. It's all bullshit. But man, like you got one that is promising, "Oh, I'm gonna chase all the immigrants," and the other is gonna say, "Oh, I know, I'm gonna get all the immigrants I want." What if I want to fucking? What if I'm in the middle? Like I want all the immigrants that are not criminals that want to come here for a better life. I want them. I want them. Come here. This is the essence of this continent, right? People that want a better life, they come here. Sometimes they don't have the choice. They cannot get a visa or stuff like that. I think there should be a path to citizenship for them. I think criminals stop them at the border. Fuck you. You know, you raped a baby in another country. Don't come here. That's what I think. So, right? Like, you got those conservatives that say, oh, we don't want anybody. Even though they are hiring fucking illegal immigrants for their businesses and their housekeepers and shit. And then on the other side, you got the liberal that say, no, everybody got to come in. Of course, because by saying that, now you gathering votes. So, eh, it's a hard balance to find, man. It's a hard balance to find. I think if I gotta say my political color is apolitical, I'm out of that. I'm out of that. I'm anti-partisan, right? I will never, and I rarely say never, but I would never join a party, ever, ever. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and like you say, it's plagued by special interest and dollars. So fuck politics. Let's go wine. I'm the wine team. Look, look. Talking about tariff, right? Put 200% tariff on French wine, increase the price of French wine because those guys got a beef. Like it's between two pedophiles that they don't like each other because one is into girls, one is into boys, Trump and Macron, right? But like, who the fuck knows? So now they got their little battle. So the French winemaker, they're paying the price for it, right? But you will think, in the logic of things, if it was done for the people in America, then those tariffs, the revenues for those tariffs, should be helping winemakers in the US to bring it up, right? To bring their game up, bring the price down, and make sure they're on the map, right? But no, they're not doing that. There's nothing in that says we're going to take those tariffs and help American winemakers become better, replace French wine by American wine. There's a possibility, right? We find good fucking wines in this country. We find winemakers with a heart, a big one. So why are we not doing it? Because it's political. It's above that. They want to cut immigration, reduce the what do you say? Hold on. Reduce the working population, which means the tax base gets reduced. Means the government gets less money. Reducing social support. That goes for the aging population of the country and also cut taxes. I agree, but in the end, you know who they're going to cut taxes on. You know what I'm saying? They're relying on short-term relief that might sound appealing during election. That makes no sense in the long run. That's called being a demagogue, right? Being a demagogue means you telling people you're promising shit, but it's not gonna happen, and it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. You're appeasing your part of the population that is voting for you, but it's the same way the liberals are doing. They're appeasing the part of the population voting for them. Like, oh, open borders. In the meanwhile, they live in a fucking secure golden jail, right? With private guards and shit like that. Now go in a place where you have extremely high immigration that is completely uncontrolled. This is out of control, bro. You're gonna get like this is places where criminality is brewing, right? Because it's out of control. That's not how you do it. You just don't bring 400,000, a million people in a country blindly because you expect that in a generation for them, they're going to vote for you. That's not how it works. This is not how it works. Immigration is a beautiful thing. Open borders is a beautiful thing. I'm all about it. But now you gotta have some type of control on your community. It's going to happen. It's just that impact is going to have a short-term effect. Then things are going to go back to how they were, maybe worse. Things don't go back to where they were. The only way things are going back to where they were is if it's us, the population, suddenly we say, hey, you know, we gotta uphold to you gotta not. You gotta fucking not. I'm sorry, you gotta not. You only man, you gotta get a. Okay, I gotta get you a yeah. All right, gift a sub like that. You don't get a nut. All right, all right. Tack. Here you go. Here you go. Boom. Boom, you only man. I gift you a sub, all right? Like that, you don't get those stupid ads, right? If he's a sub, he doesn't get the ads, right?
No.
Here you go. Like that, we can talk freely. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta pay to be able to fucking talk. What the fuck is going on here? Cheers, Yoni man. My boy. I appreciate those discussions on Thursday. I really look forward to it. I really love it. That takes my mind away from all this bullshit out there, work and all that. And that's very pleasant to have an intelligent discussion with somebody. Love it. I love you guys. I love this community. And I gotta say, Thursday is the best fucking day of the week. Yoni man, I don't know if you're smoking, drinking right now, but cheers to that. They're not offering a real reform. Absolutely. Absolutely. They're offering, they're just putting up a performance that might fool the average Joe to vote for them. Exactly. But look, in the end, this is what they do. Look at Mamdani. Without criticizing the fact that he's a fucking communist, right? I don't like that. I'm sorry. I got a deep hatred for. There's three things I really don't like in this world. Three ideology that I reject completely, right? Nazism, Zionism, communism. Right? Those three have nothing to do in our society. They only hurted people through the ages, right? Accepted people at the top, like always. But Mamdani promised all those stuff, right? We're gonna get free this and free that and free shit and free. And then he get in office, and then they say, well, guys, I look into the numbers, and the old mayor left us with a $12 billion debt. So there's a lot of free shit that we're not gonna be able to do, right? You're gonna tell me that he didn't know that from the get-go? So that's not an honest man. It's the exact same shit. One of them is setting you security, right? Oh, I'm gonna secure the spot. All your problems are coming from illegal immigrants. It's not even true. It's not even remotely true, right? Yes, there is crime associated with illegal immigrants. I guarantee you that if we look at the numbers, the majority of the crime is within the same community, right? So now the guy is selling you something, right? He's selling you something, but it's not the truth. It's exactly the same shit, right? We don't. It doesn't make no sense. You can go on and on and on and on all night about it. In the end, nobody is trustworthy but yourself. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself, right? Worry about you before you worry about the fucking politics. I'm convinced that if we ignore all this talk, ignore those people completely and stop paying attention to them. We shouldn't even We shouldn't even talk about them. All that is gonna change. My only worry, is personal happiness. That's it. That's it. If I gotta not have a party and not vote to be happy, then so be it. I'm not voting. I'm not nothing. I'm not involved in politics. Fuck this shit.
I'm talking about politics.
See? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Stop talking about politics.
That's great. Oh my goodness, this guy.
No, he doesn't. It doesn't move the train forward. It doesn't. All right. So what does move the train forward? What does move the train forward? I'm gonna tell you. Tell him to mind his own business. That's politics right there, right? No, you don't agree with me. Mind your fucking business. All right. By example. He's right though. Let's not talk about politics. Fuck them motherfuckers. All of them. All of them should go in jail. No, you know what? We should put all of them on Epstein Island and leave them there. Fuck that. Right, left, center, whatever. They all went to the fucking island, bro. Look at that. That's right here. That's right here. That's the essence of life. Video game enjoyment. Right? Video game enjoyment. That's all it is, man. Like fucking love life. We gotta love life. We gotta love life. Right? Some people hate it. Like whoever is pro-war, fuck him. Right? Whoever ever voted yes to a war, fuck him. Oh, let's move on. Gran Turismo. Oh, we got a good session coming tonight. Did you play Fuji? I played a little bit on Yas Marina, but the track is terrible. It's unplayable, completely unplayable. Once again, Polyphony Digital fucked it up. So the first time they gave you Yas Marina, they are basically like nobody really knows where the fucking lines are, so it's a shit show, right? And then they give you a Yas Marina where like you a little bit on the line and boom, you get a fucking second penalty, 2 second, 3 second penalty. It's ridiculous.
How much wine we drinking during the first session? Yeah, we should have got 2 bottles away.
You think so? Let's go get some beer after this session.
Well, did you give Consuelo anyone?
No. She's sleeping probably. She was very tired. Oh, you haven't played GT7. Ah, they put a Fuji with a Group 4 cars. That is very interesting. I really enjoyed myself on it. Wasn't able to get down under 150 a lap. Nah, fuck Yas Marina, especially Yas Marina with Group 3 cars. Very, very much not interested. I'm not doing that. I'm going to lose my cool tonight if I do that. Fuji might be interesting. It's only 6 laps though. Only 6 laps. But you know what? I got a good Syrah right here. That's gonna be. Yeah, Fuji last sector is very hard. Very hard. Very hard. The slow corners. I feel this is my. I'm more of a slow corner guys than a fast corner guys. Let's put it like that. What do you play with? What car do you play with? I'll be very interesting to know. Oh, I just can't wait for Great Theft Auto 6. Right? I feel like driving Thursdays are gonna be so fun with Great Theft Auto 6. Right, Chris?
Yeah, it got confirmed today that the release date is.
That's it, November 20 something?
Yeah.
Can't wait. Oh, that's gonna be a big, big, big drunk driving Thursday. That the first drunk driving Thursday of Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh yeah. On group 4, either the Mazda or the Genesis. I gotta say the G70, the Genesis is extreme.
Plays GT7.
Yeah, he plays GT7. The Genesis is a very, very good group 4 car. Very good. The G70 is really one of the best car in the game. The Mazda is fantastic, man. It's fantastic. But on Fuji, it doesn't have enough humph. It's 10-13.
Basketball.
Yeah, basketball should be on.
You're just starting.
Right? Who's
The good games just started.
Yeah, he has that straight line speed, but he don't come out fast enough in those turns on Fuji. Are you gonna watch the Super Bowl, Yoni man? Are you a football fan? I'm not. Right away, I gotta say I'm not.
Sunday?
I work Sunday morning. I really don't know where to put that fucking bottle of wine not to bother me, to be in the way. See, I made the bar almost too small. No NFL fan. All right. What's your sport? You're not into American sports. So racing? Are you into racing in general, or is really just a Gran Turismo gimmick? I'm into racing big time. Formula One is my thing. Rally, I follow the whole World Rally Championship for a long time since I'm a kid. That's my main sport. I'm a big soccer fan. Olympique de Marseille all day, baby. This is my only team. I don't have others. I'm diehard. I'm Olympique de Marseille fan from birth. All right. But you totally rate the American aspect of it. It's very Canadian of you. Yeah, but you guys accepted hockey. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. Hockey, curling, maybe rugby. Lately, you got into it. Soccer, a little bit. You got that guy, David. Is pretty good. American Auto Racing Series are fucking fires. They fucking fire, man. Like, is these great championships here. Oh, you're not from there. Oh, where you from originally? Give me a region. You don't have to give me a country. Give me a region. So you're an immigrant like me. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I don't know if my all lovely is still connected, but I hope she is. I'll give you a big kiss, Olivia. East Africa, East Africa. All right, East Africa. So you in East Africa, there in Canada, Somalia. It can be Kenya. Oh, you grew up on soccer, definitely, definitely. Yeah, that part of the world. Mozambique, right? Is that Mozambique in your region down there? Mozambique, Kenya. What else is there in East Africa? I don't want to look like. Okay. Well, let's leave it at that. Soccer. So you saw the African Cup of Nations. What a fucking shame that final was. I was very happy for Senegal. Very happy for Senegal. Really deserve it. It's a fucking team of fighters. I like that. Really always like Senegal. I think Senegal is a team that always transpire good mentality. Oh, the Panenka miss. Yeah. Famous. Famous. Well, the Moroccan, they really played it dirty. That was very embarrassing. That towel thing, The guy running after the tower and all that, like, there should have been sanctioned. Very, very bad for that. Horrible Panenka. See, like, that's the thing. There's some moves like that. So those soccer players, they get very, the ego take a big part in the role, right? Especially the strikers, especially the forwards. And you don't try a fucking Panenka on such a game if you're not sure it's gonna go through. Like, this is a fucking Zidane move, right? It's a Zinedine Zidane move. It's come on, bro. Like, you try that. It's either you're gonna be ashamed for the rest of your life, or you're gonna be a hero. But like, that's a big pocket to play, man. So a panenka, for people that don't know what a panenka is, right? We got viewers right here. The panenka is when you take a penalty kick, but instead of to shoot like very very hard in one of the corner of the box, you take a cheap shot, right? You take a cheap shot that go over the keeper, right? Panenka is the cheap shot over the keeper. So a good keeper is going to see you coming, right? And in a final, a keeper in such an important game, a keeper is going to expect everything and he's going to be on fire. He's going to be like, all this adrenaline pumping and shit like that. He's going to be a little more aware. He's borderline superheroing the shit out of it, right? So you don't try stuff like that if you're not 100% confident you're going to succeed. Oh my God. Well, the confidence was there. Confidence was there, but the
Yeah.
the drive was not. I got to show you. East Africa, you came a long way, my friend. Did you come here with your parents or did you come here on your own? Let's put the air purifier for all the smoke because it's not very pleasant when you spend like a couple of hours. We here in the studio. Oh no, not a problem, bro. Not a problem. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect, but just asking. Um, so what championship do you follow, man? I know people around the world are very big fans of the Spanish league, the English league. To be honest with you, I got Liverpool. I kind of enjoy Manchester United back in the day when I was a kid, but it all come from the video game, right? Playing FIFA. Manchester United was the shit. Liverpool was the shit. The Steven Gerrard, GR Liverpool. I don't know how old you are. Maybe I'm dating myself a little bit here, but it's a fucking fantastic era, man. You would fucking score goals from 40 yards with the with the kick. Oh, United, you're a United guy. I started following United with Cantona. When Cantona moved to United, that's when I started to get into United. That's how old it is, right? 90s, mid 90s, actually early 90s. When I was a kid, I was a pre-teen at the time. Bro, Cantona was the shit. The day he fucking kicked the ass of that hooligan. All right. NASCAR, IndyCar, IMSA, F1. IMSA is a fantastic championship. I fucking love it. There's a lot of battle. NASCAR is cool. I don't follow it completely. When I catch a race, I watch it. That's on my bucket list to see a race on Novel one day. I never did. I don't know if you ever had. Got a good friend of mine that live in Indianapolis, so it's on my bucket list to go see NASCAR in Indianapolis and the Indy 500. Definitely one day I do that. Love Indy. Indy is a great, great, very underrated. Very underrated. I don't understand how the whole world didn't get into Indy. Indy is so fucking good. I guess the Formula One kind of shaded up a little bit. Endurance racing is great. Le Mans is fucking fantastic. I watch Le Mans every year. I don't watch the whole 24 hours, of course, but as I watch as much of it, I put the stream. I fucking fall asleep with it. Fucking love it. Same. It's on my bucket list. I saw Monaco. I was very lucky to go to Monaco Grand Prix twice. Uh, I grew up next to the Paul Ricard track in south of France. So uh, I was lucky enough to grow up where every Sunday, every Saturday, we had all the teams coming in town and testing their car, and I would hear the cars from my house. That's how close I grew up from the track. It was kind of crazy. We would go up there with my parents, with my little friends. I lived in a small village at the time, and my mom would take us on Sunday. We would all load up in the fucking Peugeot station wagon, like literally we would load up in the station wagon, go up to the track, and the track was open to the public during testing session in the 90s, believe it or not. There was no like fucking hiding anything, and you could get all the way to the fucking fence and see all the cars going. So I saw all the drivers, all the 90s drivers. I saw them. I saw Senna, I saw Prost, Mansell, then all the way up Schumacher, all the way to. I left France in 2009, and Paul Ricard was really a place where I would go very often. No, go ahead. There's still a half of the bottle.
Sure.
Yeah, of course I'm sure.
What else we?
We'll finish it, bro.
Yeah, but what about later?
Fuck out of here.
I should have had two of those.
You see now, now that Mister want to drink. Last week he was all like, "Oh, I don't feel good. I don't feel good.
Give me 5 in the morning.
I don't feel good." Oh, I'm busting your truck.
I know.
You know?
Minecraft house?
I feel you should take the car and go to the fucking gas station and get a pack of beer.
My luck right now, Albert?
No, you're right. Don't drive my car. You're right. You got a good point. You have very bad luck right now. Now, when we cut off the stream, the Grand Prix will cost way too much. It's ridiculous. So I did Monaco twice for free. All right, I was some of the last.
Check out my house.
I was the last generation. Right? That was oh shit. That's your Minecraft house?
Yeah.
Cool. So I was the last generation where in Monaco you would sit on the rock out there, right below the castle. There was a spot. If you went there at 6 in the morning, you had a spot. You could put your lounge chair and your camping chair and watch the fucking race from there. That doesn't exist anymore.
Check it out.
This is out of the public now. I think. I didn't go there since, oh my God, last time was 2004 maybe? 2005? Bro, it was fire. It was fire. We will go to Monaco. That's a super cool memory. We will leave. Like Saturday in the afternoon because it's summertime, right? It's the so normally Monaco always
is in France?
Yeah, it's in Monaco, which Monaco is in France. Monaco is a small town at the border with Italy, and it's even though it's an independent nation, it's still part of France. Kind of. It's complex.
Check out my house.
Oh, bro, the guy live in a fucking mansion. You see that house? I don't know if you can see. It's a firehouse. I live in a mansion on Minecraft. Look at that. And so we will leave on Saturday afternoon, and we will get there like Saturday night. Generally, we will stop before, right? We will stop somewhere and we will get fucking drunk already, or buy liquor, or bring liquor with us, smoke, whatever we have to do, right? And we will get in the Monaco area, like the Nice area, like Saturday night, right? We will do an all-nighter. We'll do an all-nighter, find whatever activity we have to do. But that was valid not just to go to the Monaco Grand Prix. We will also do the Monaco Rally every year. The Monaco Rally, I did it every year for 5 years straight. Right? I will find a fucking way. I will go to the Monaco Grand Prix. I remember one year we didn't have a car to go, but you need a car. You cannot go to the rally without a car. You got to go all the way up in the mountains to see the special stage. So, so one year we had my friend's sister felt very very bad for us because on Wednesday the rally started Thursday, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the last day. So she felt very bad for us. She said, "Okay, guys, you guys can take my car." And it was old as car. The car, we didn't even fucking know if the car was going to make it all the way there. We had a 3 hour drive to the special stage from my hometown. So, but we did it. We did it in the fucking snow, man. In the fucking snow. We went all the way, Col du Turini. Fantastic, fantastic. So Monaco Grand Prix, we will get in the Nice area the night before, do all nighter, probably go to the club, and all that, and all associated actions with it. And then in the morning, you gotta be in Monaco. You gotta be in the parking lot in Monaco at 5 a.m. at most. At most. After that, there's no spot. Forget about it. Even 5 a.m. is a little late. And and I'm that guy that look on the map, right, and say, you know what, like we were fucking broke, man. You know, I have money to go in the stands and shit. So I say, okay, we gotta. My friend didn't believe in me, but they still followed because of the good time, right? So I will look at the map and say, you know what, like if we go there, I think we can see the race. We might be able to fucking see the race. Race start at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So so we get there, we find a fucking parking spot, we get super lucky. No, though, the first year I told them, yeah, that's 10 hours. It's 10 hours, you gotta be motivated. Um, so the first year we left the car in Nice and took the train to Monaco. And that's how I found out about the 5 a.m. We just chill, bro. At the time, there was no cell phone. The cell phone was not like now, right? Like it will be a group of friends. It was like, hold on, let me think. Joe, who came? Joe, Viv. It was maybe like 5 of us, and so we, yeah, the first year was 3 of us. Was Joe, Alex, and I think so. Well, whatever. Went there and I asked somebody, where do you park? And they said, well, you got to be there before 5 o'clock and you can go to the parking garage. That's how we knew the second year to go to the parking garage. Um, we were not cards player, but you know, we very social people. Very social. I'm always been a very social guy. So if I sit down somewhere and there's another 10 people, 10 minutes later, then we're going to be fucking best friends, right? So that's what I will do. We will go down there and fucking chill, man. We will fucking chill. We had liquor, we had smoke, we had everything we need. We had everything we need. The border with Italy. We will go in Italy and fucking get liquor and cigarettes for super cheap. And Red Bull. Red Bull was forbidden in France for the longest. I don't fucking remember what year France decriminalized Red Bull, but Red Bull was completely forbidden in France. So we had to go take a trip 1 month, every month, 1 day a month, every month. We will take a trip, go to fucking Italy, buy Red Bull, load the trunk, and the fucking customs. The customs didn't fucking know what Red Bull was. We got pulled over one day with the trunk full of Red Bulls. They didn't fucking know what Red Bull was. They were looking for cigarettes, and they looked through the Red Bulls in the trunk of the car and didn't even fucking think about it. That was the funniest shit. But yeah, so Monaco is right there from Italy. It's probably like a 20-minute drive. So we had whatever to be busy, like you put 3-4 friends together, a little bit of alcohol, nice sun, south of France, overviewing the view. I mean, like, look at the view from the castle to Monaco Harbor, Monte Carlo Harbor. Look at that view. Just put Monte Carlo Harbor, and one of the view is the view from the castle. I don't know how to stream that. I gotta figure out how to stream my screen, the Google. You know, I will do that next week. But that view is fucking fantastic. You see the whole harbor, and so you overviewing the Raskas restaurant. You overviewing the swimming pool. You see them coming out of the fucking tunnel. You see them going up toward the casino. You see everything. It's fucking fantastic, man. That was phenomenal. Stay there all day until the wind, and we got lucky because the 2 years we got there, it was no rain, because there was years with rain in Monaco. Monaco is month of June and early June, and generally, like, you get either or. You get a scorching fucking summer day, or you get rain, right? You get rain. But Monaco was fire, and Monte Carlo rally is very different experience. Very different. Rallying is a very different type of racing, right? So those guys are on open roads. So you gotta find a spot. Let's say they go from point A to point B, right? And that special stage might be 100 miles. I know you're listening. I know you're listening. I'm talking to you right now, bro. You're the man. You're the man. You're the man. Last Thursday, you made my day. Today, you make my day. So Monte Carlo Rally, right? Same shit. You leave Wednesday night at the crack. I gotta tell you, after that, I gotta tell you the experience with the Corsica Rally, which is the wildest fucking racing experience ever. Ever. I don't know. I never did Le Mans, but the Corsican Rally was fucking wild. I'm a wild guy, so I don't fucking mind. And so Monte Carlo Rally, you leave on Wednesday night, right? I'm the Corsica Rally. Corsica, Corsica. It's an island in the Mediterranean that is part of France, and it's extremely rugged. Extremely rugged. It's basically mountains going down in the water. And bro, that rally was the French rally for years. Years. Look it up. Corsica Rally. Yo, this is the best fucking spot in the world, man. Like, this is heaven for race car enthusiasts. Heaven. So Monte Carlo, you go up there, and so you get in the Nice area. So you leave Wednesday night, middle of the night, you get in the Nice area. You gotta get there like around 4 in the morning, right? At 6 a.m., they shut off the road. Generally, even like sometime like 5 a.m. Man, the sights are fucking crazy. Monaco is a crazy town. Crazy town. We can talk all night about Monaco. There's conspiracy theories about Monaco. There's politics involved. There's history. Everything is about Monaco. Monaco is the center of the fucking world. So now you get in Nice, it's 4 in the morning, right? And at the time, no fucking GPS like now, right? So we had a map. Follow the fucking map. You gotta have a good navigator. You gotta have a friend of yours that you trust can read the map. The problem is I'm the only one that fucking drive, and I'm the only one that can fucking read the map. That's a problem. So you gotta memorize everything. So you get lost all the fucking time. All the fucking time we get lost in the fucking forest, in the mountains, in the Alps. We get lost so many fucking times. Regardless, I always get to my destination. There's one spot on the Monte Carlo Rally that is called the Col du Turini, which is Col means mountain pass, so it's the Turini mountain pass. So basically the cars go up the road. It's a very narrow and windy road for miles, about like, I don't know, like 20 miles, I would say, right? And then they get on top of the mountain, right? And so now it's two mountains, and they go in between the two mountains and go down on the other side for another about 20 miles, right? So the way to do it is you take an alternate road to that mountain pass. That mountain pass is the most famous in the rally world. You right at the border with Italy. On the other side it's Italy. One side is France. The other side is Italy. So you get up there and it's packed with Italian, French, Spaniards, German people, Swiss. There's people coming from all over the world, especially Europe, because you can drive, you know. So you get up there, and how it is, it's the cars come up, down from the mountain, right? They make a 90-degree angle. When they get on top, they get a 90-degree angle. On the mountain pass, it's one straight line that is about like maybe a football field long, right? What's a football field long? Chris?
100 yards.
100 yards. Here you go, about 100 yards. And then they go down in a very, very fast left-hander that go down the mountain, right? So those cars come up here and it's handbrake all sideways. They get in the straight line and flames going on. You know what I'm saying? They're hitting the apex. The turbos and all that. It's full of noise. And on that straight line, on one side, you got the Italians. On another side, you got the French. The Monte Carlo Rally always happens the last weekend of January. And I can guarantee you that on that mountain pass, you got at least a foot of snow. At least. Right? So it's a fucking snowball fight the whole day. And on each side, you got people with fucking brasero, you got food, you got people, they come up here with RVs and they camp all night and all that. It's fire. You gotta be dressed like to go skiing, but it's a fire fucking day. I'm bringing my son there one of those days. He's a little young now, he's 8. But when he's a teenager, we're going up there. This was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I did it 5 years in a row. 5 years in a row. And I never regretted it. I left this place like drunk. I shouldn't say that, but now there's prescription. Drunk as a pig, high as a kite, driving shitty cars down a fucking mountain road that was completely iced up. Swear to God. It's a fantastic thing, man. Fantastic thing. Great memories. I could take him to a IMSA race. Actually, we go, bro, you take the words out of my mind. Watkins Glen. Oh my God, this name is so hard to pronounce. Why they didn't just call it the Glen? Right? Let's say the Glen. Let's say the Glen for now, because Watkins, with my French accent, is very hard to pronounce. Watkins Glens. We're definitely doing Watkins Glens. But again, he's 8-year-old. He's very impatient. He's that generation of kids now that if not something happen every 5 minutes, it's a problem. You know what we should do, Yoni man? We should meet up there one day. Right? We should do the fucking 6 hours together, man. We get up there, fucking dance and shit. Barbecue walking lens is really roots raga for that. You know, they have their whole camping area. It's a great spot. I looked it up many times. You know, the problem is I'm married with the kids, so I don't do whatever I want whenever I want. Otherwise, that shit would have continued past my 30. But until I hit a 27-year-old, that's it. I was stuck in that life. No complaint though. Love it. But it's a little less to do, you know what I mean? You know what? This gave me a good lesson. And I'm gonna sound like an old fuck, but sometimes you just gotta do, man. You just gotta do. You know, the Monte Carlo rally, the ID came into, I hop in my car and I go to my friend's house because no cell phone again at the time, and I was a fucking broke ass motherfucker. So I didn't have a cell phone. I had a beeper. And I went to my friend and I say, okay, you know what? You want to go to a fucking Monte Carlo rally? This guy was unemployed. And he said, yeah, fuck yeah. When? I said, now. He got in the car and we left. And we picked up another friend the same way and another friend the same way, and that's how it happened. And I did it. I don't regret it. Sometimes we ended up in the shit. Sometimes we say, okay, you know what? We're going to be down there fucking 5 in the morning. Blah, 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 and the race is at 7. The cars start coming at fucking 7:30. So we're going to be good and all that. But at 7:30, we're nowhere near it. We didn't even fucking access the side roads. So now we gotta go to another special stage that I didn't look up. So we gotta stop on the side of the road and roll a joint. And I'm in my maps and looking at my maps and paper, right? Okay, we're gonna go this way and this way. And we're gonna take like a side road through the fields and end up on this road. And that's how it was, man. It was real navigation, real old school navigation. Things that kids now would never, except if it's the Walking Dead out there, they will never experience that. You know, because now you put it in your GPS. Me first. You put it in your phone, and that's it. It brings you there. And in 5 years, 10 years from now, you're gonna put it in your phone, and you're not even gonna drive your car. The car is gonna drive you there. Already doing that with this fucking Tesla. It's crazy world, man. But if you want an advice, grab a map, a real map, and learn how to fucking read it. Very important. What they might save your life. I grew up like that, so I was good. You know, my mom was doing a lot of. We will do a lot of hiking and trekking and things like that when I was a kid, a teenager. So you know, a single mom, and she had to keep me busy. I wouldn't say I was a bad kid, but I was a very active kid. So she had to find shit to do for my brain to learn, you know. Because if I would have stayed at home, I would have probably become a delinquent. The Glade is a great spot, man. Upstate New York. I feel it's not that far of a drive for you, man. Honestly, it's like fucking 6 hours for me already. Going west. So you go east, boom. I wouldn't say it's halfway, but you can make it. Definitely you can make it. The Glade is, and it is such a beautiful track, right? Like, you got everything. You got everything. Like, you got a fucking volume. You change heights and some turns. You got everything. You got the straights. You got, bro. It's a beautiful track. I love this track. But you know this track. You know why they stopped doing it in Formula One, right? Because this track was too dangerous. They died on it. They died on it. The chicane didn't exist at the time. The chicane didn't exist at the time. Imagine, just imagine the Glen without the chicane. Look at the old Glen videos and photos. You're gonna be amazed. The track was very, very, very different. Very different track. The chicane added a huge difficulty, a big difference. Big difference. Shave 4 or 5 seconds from a lap. Huh? Easy. No, it's yeah, it's a nice track. But yeah, it used to be the American Grand Prix at Watkins Glen. Yep, Watkins Glen. Oh, is everybody's kryptonite because this truck was not made to have it. Now it makes sense. Think about it. This truck was not made to have the chicane, right? So normally it was supposed to be flat out all the way to the turn. Imagine you get into that turn right after the chicane. Imagine you getting in that, those guys getting with 1960s, 1970s Formula One in that turn, flat. At the time, it was probably fourth gear, right? Fourth, maybe fifth gear on some cars, but they will get in there at maybe 300 kilometers an hour. Completely bonkers. They lose grip and raw, go straight in the wall, die. Even in the chicane, you're still entering at insane speed. You're right. You're entering at insane speed. But if you miss it and you hit the brakes, you still have like a good 200, 300 yards before you get any type of obstacle, right? So that's a big difference. But imagine those guys coming. I can just imagine coming up, and getting the straight, and now you know you're in that straight. Like you're already thinking about that fucking turn down there. It's make or die, right? You get in that turn, and even if you pass that turn good, right after the left-hander is a fucking trip. It's a fucking trip. How many people put themselves in the wall in that one, right? Nah, the Glen is a great track. Do you want to go? Do you want to do a? You want to do like a private server on the Glen? If you want to do a private server on the Glen, I'm good with it. Yeah, the bus stop on Daytona is like kind of made it the same way. Otherwise, you basically got an oval. Uh, I feel that bus stop is a lot of bullshit though. They should have added a real turn instead of the bus stop. Like yeah, laps around the Glen. Laps around the Glen. I gotta turn off the stream first because I'm on the laptop and go on the PlayStation. But we can do that. We can definitely do that. All right. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna turn off the stream. We're gonna go get some beer, right? Should we go get some beer?
Yeah, I'm down.
We're gonna go get some beer and next week. All right. Next week, no problem. Today I'm going to race, but I want to race a little bit around Fuji. So if you stay on, uh, we're probably going to be back on in about 30 minutes. All right.
What's that?
So Chris, you ready to rock if we go now? All right. So I'm gonna turn it off, guys, and